Welcome to our channel. My name is Nima Attar. In today's video, I'm doing a training via Zoom for the top 240 sales associates in my organization, teaching them how to effectively communicate and transfer the right energy and emotions to their prospective clients so they can move them to the right solutions. This is probably the most important skill that you need to learn in order to get to the top 1% of sales. Hope you enjoy it. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time I have a new video so you can be the first one to watch it. Thank you. If your goal is to help them, education alone is not enough. Let me give you an example. If someone is a personal trainer and they do a fantastic job of educating someone on why they need to be more fit, on why they should eat healthy, on why they should prioritize their health, but the person walks away and doesn't take the personal training, doesn't start going to the gym, doesn't eat healthy, doesn't make any changes in their health, has that personal trainer actually given them value? You could argue, well, yeah, they gave them information, but information they could have got anywhere. The only way that personal trainer truly offers value to that person is if they can get them to actually want to take action on the things they've learned. Same with our business. Yes, it's amazing that we educate people on finance. It's amazing that we teach them about savings, investments, insurances. All these things are awesome. But if they don't actually save money, we haven't really helped them. If they don't get the insurance so they can protect themselves in case of the unexpected, we haven't really helped them. If they don't start investing in better vehicles that can give them better returns so they can become financially free faster, we haven't actually helped them. So your job as someone who wants to help people is to not only educate them, but also inspire them to want to take action on that education. This is no different than any other profession. You're a phenomenal doctor. You've done a great job of educating your client on what medicines they should take and what's best for them. If the client walks away and doesn't take the medication, that client will not get better. So today's session is not going to be just about education, but we're going to talk about how you can actually move someone towards making that decision that actually betters them. Human beings make decisions emotionally and they justify them logically. In order to move someone to a decision, in order to move someone to take action, you need to be able to move them emotionally. And in order to move someone emotionally, you need to transfer the right emotions to them. Let's talk about what you need to actually transfer to your clients. Well, first and foremost, you need to transfer belief. Belief that they can benefit from our services and solutions. Belief that they can take action and commit to the solutions long enough to see the benefits. Think about it this way. If someone doesn't believe that they can become healthier by eating better, then why would they eat better? If they don't believe that they can get more fit if they go to the gym, why would they go to the gym? So we need to help them understand and help them believe in the solutions that we're offering them. So that's what the first thing we need to transfer. Now, in order to transfer the belief of our solutions, we need to provide them with adequate education and information. When you educate them, when you inform them, when you give them all the details and give them some of that logic, it's going to help them believe in our solutions a little bit more. But in addition to that, as I mentioned earlier, you need to help them believe in themselves and their ability to follow through with the commitment. Look, the number one reason why people don't start investing with you or saving with you or getting the right insurance with you is not because they don't necessarily believe that it's good for them. For most people, it's that they don't believe they can stick to the commitment. For most people, they don't believe that they can continue putting money into the investment long enough, or they can keep the money in there long enough. Would you agree? When it comes to the business side, it's no different. Of course, everyone wants to become wealthier. Of course, everyone wants passive income. Of course, everyone wants a vehicle to help more people and to make a difference. But if they don't believe that they can actually do those things, they're not going to want to start the business. So you have to be able to transfer both beliefs. The first belief is that the solution is adequate for them, which comes from education and giving information. The second belief is in their ability that they can actually do it and commit to it. What else do you need to transfer to them? You need to transfer the right emotions that inspire them to take action. What emotions inspire someone to take action? Enthusiasm and excitement, inspiration, urgency, fear of missing out, and nothing to lose type of mindset. This last one is one that most people fail at. Look, one of the things that I got really, really good at is I understood that I got to meet people where they're at. I understood I have to meet people where they're at. And sometimes you're meeting with someone and the person has very little belief in their ability to succeed or to become a businessman or businesswoman or to make it happen in sales or whatever it is, yes? When you offer the business solution. And you lose that person because all you're offering them is this thing that's so far away that they can't even reach it. So one of the things that I got really good at when it comes to my business presentation is that I would always finish it off, or at least I would always bring it up over and over again in the meeting, something along the lines of, look, even if you don't get rich doing this, because not everyone does, even if you don't end up making all this passive income and helping all these people, the worst thing that's going to happen by you being a part of our organization, by you just coming to the meetings, is you're going to learn amazing information about finances so you can manage your money better. Is you're going to learn great things about communication, about business, about personal development, about becoming a better version of yourself that you can transfer to anything, even to your family, to become a better father, mother, better son, better daughter, better brother or sister. Many people that come to work with us, they come to some meetings and maybe they never do the business, but guess what? They stick around long enough where they learn things that gets them promotions at their job easier. So I go, worst case scenario, you're going to get all those benefits at no cost. Best case scenario, you'll help a lot of people, you'll get filthy rich while you're doing it, and you'll love your life and have passive income and can inspire a bunch of people. Now when that person walks away from the meeting and the devil is coming to them and the doubts are coming and they're thinking, maybe I can't do this, maybe it's not for me, they go, you know what? Maybe it's not for me, but what if I just learn finances? Maybe it's not for me, but what if I come and learn the personal development matters that he talks about? Maybe it's not for me, but what if I can gain certain benefits that I can transfer to other things that I want to do? And that's how that person ends up joining, and over time that belief goes up and they can probably do some things. And here's the last emotion you want to transfer, last but not least, courage. Look, to some of you it might not be a big deal, but for some people saving $100 a month is a big deal. It's out of their comfort zone. To some of you it might not be a big deal, but for some people to start a business even on the side, it's a big deal. So you're going to have to transfer some courage. Because people have to have the courage to get out of their comfort zone, to act on certain solutions that they're not used to. Would you agree or no? So these are the right emotions that you need to transfer. And by transferring these emotions, that person is more likely to now take the information you've given them and actually take action on it. Here's the most important thing about this list. You can only transfer what you have. Meaning if you have no belief, you can't transfer any belief. If you have no enthusiasm, you can't transfer enthusiasm. If you have no courage, you can't transfer courage. So you go, well, then how am I supposed to get these things to transfer it? I'm new. No problem. Be patient. And the good news is you'll get paid at whatever belief level you're at. If your belief level is at a level where you're getting paid $30,000 a year, that's still better than zero. And as your belief level increases, your income increases and the business becomes, but it takes time anyways. Passion and belief is something that gets developed. Here's the last but not least. Get yourself in a top state as much as you can before your meeting. Guess what I did right before this meeting? I put on my headphones, I put on some of the best dance music, and I started dancing like a crazy person. Why? Because motion creates emotion. And if I'm dancing, I'm jumping up and down, boom, I start to feel happier. I was a little bit tired. I was a little bit foggy-minded. I was a little bit, I don't know. Do you guys feel that energy from me right now? Or do you feel a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of excitement? Okay, where's this coming from? And then I start to do my affirmations, and boom, I came into this right on, ready to go. But by the way, everyone does this. Top athletes get themselves hyped up before games. So get yourself in a top state, come into the meeting, and you can transfer way better energy in that way. Here's the next step. Effective communication. Effectively communicating what you feel and know. Okay, so let's say you're someone who's got all the knowledge, who's got all the belief, who's got all the enthusiasm. Now the next step is, how do you communicate this effectively? How do you communicate these feelings and this knowledge in a way that the other person wants to take action on it? Well, here's the thing. Communication of emotion happens by using the right words. And different words create different emotions. Let me give you an example. If you want to create emotion of enthusiasm or excitement, here are the words you want to use. Amazing, great, awesome, one of the best, so much value, very good. The good news is unbelievable, fantastic. These are the words that create the emotion of excitement. But here's the thing, the words alone is not enough. You also need the right tonality. Let me give you an example. If I go, this next session is amazing. It's such an amazing session. You're gonna get so much value from it. Unbelievable how much you're gonna learn from the next session. It's so fantastic. Anyone here feel excited? Anyone getting the enthusiasm? Anyone? Let me try it again. The next session is one of the best sessions we've had. So much value. It's very good. It's unbelievable, actually. So you see, it's not the words. Words alone isn't enough. You also have the right emotion and tonality behind it. So when you go, dude, the next session is amazing. You gotta go, the next session is amazing. The best enthusiasm voice you have. Now, some of you are like, I'm not enthusiastic. There's a version of you that if they win the lottery, you got that enthusiasm. I want the lottery winning enthusiasm when you're saying these words. If you're gonna create excitement, these are the words that you can use with the right tonality. What about FOMO? You go, Nima, how do I create urgency or the fear of missing out? John, I would love for you to take advantage of this protection plan and this insurance product, but to be honest with you, I can't really promise you anything. There's no guarantee that you can actually invest in this because first you have to go through an application to see if you get approved or not. You see the tone now, the tone is a little bit more like, I'm sorry to say this, but I can't really guarantee you. I can't really promise anything, right? So the tone and the words have to match. When you invite someone for the business, you finish off with, hey, I'm really excited to go over with you what we do, but just like I said, I can't really promise anything. I don't know if this is for you or not. Okay, did you see that tone for a second from me? I can't really promise you anything. But what if I went like this? I can't promise you anything, buddy. Okay, if I use enthusiasm tone and I'm trying to create FOMO, it doesn't work. There's no guarantee for you. Nope. Weird. That's a weirdo. Same word, excitement tonality becomes a weirdo. But if you're gonna do FOMO, you gotta be a little bit of an apologetic tonality with it. Dude, I can't really guarantee you that you can really invest in this plan. I'm just saying. There has to be a little bit of an apologetic tonality if you're gonna go FOMO. Okay, let's go to the next emotion. How do you create clarity? Well, the best way to create the feeling of clarity is set expectations. No surprises. Any surprises, clarity is killed. So set the right expectations. Tell them exactly how long the meeting is gonna be. Tell them what's gonna happen. Set expectations, right? And here are the words you can use to set expectations. Hey, just so you are aware of, just to make sure you are clear on what I'm going to be, whatever I will message you tomorrow and let you know when we can meet, right? These are all. And another thing that can create clarity is asking for permission. Hey, can I make a recommendation? Because if you just go and make the recommendation without asking if you can make a recommendation, there's not enough clarity there. Does that make sense? Have you ever had someone just give you advice out of nowhere and you're like, dude, what is this guy talking about? But have you also had the other way where the person goes, hey, is it okay if I make a quick recommendation? All of a sudden you pay attention different. All of a sudden you're ready for the recommendation and then they give you the recommendation. Would you mind if I ask a question to get more clarity? You want to handle someone's objection. You got to ask questions. Would you mind if I ask you a question to get a little bit more clarity? Now they're clear on why you're asking the question. What's the opposite of clarity? Confusion, yes? The opposite of clarity is confusion. One of the mistakes that people make in a closing scenario, you should not use the phrase, do you have any questions? Because when you ask them, do you have any questions? In that moment, they're going to have a little bit of confusion. Should I have questions? Am I not prepared? Did I not do enough research? Here's what you can say instead. Does that make sense? And now as soon as they say, no, everything makes sense, guess what they just did? They just gained a little bit more clarity in their mind. Let's go with the example. What if you say, is there anything you need more clarity on or does everything make sense? And you ask it like this. Is there anything you need more clarity on or does everything make sense, John? Weirdo alert. See, enthusiasm tonality when you're trying to create clarity doesn't make sense. What if you go, is there anything like you need a little bit more clarity on or does everything make sense for you? When your tonality is unclear, you're not going to transfer clarity. So here's the tonality of transferring clarity. Hey, just wanted to make sure, is there anything you need more clarity on or does everything make sense? See, the tonality should be a little bit of concern. It should be a little bit of curiosity. That should be the tonality. Hey, is there anything you need more clarity on or does everything make sense so far? No, everything, awesome, good. Does that make sense, what I just said? Or do you want me to say it one more time? Oh, it makes sense, cool. Is everything clear so far? You see, there's a hint of concern in my tonality. Yes or no? By the way, all of you already know everything that I'm talking about because I don't think any of you have ever gone to a funeral and like had a tonality of like funny and wanting to joke around. Imagine you walk into a funeral. What's up, John? Dab it up. Yo, what's up? Dude, homie, everyone's crying. Dude, weirdo. You're not getting invited to any more funeral. You're not getting invited to anything else anywhere with that family again. If you're going to go into a funeral, your tonality better be sad. You better go in there and be like, hey, I'm so sorry. Good to see you, John. It's been a while. So sorry for your loss. Is your mother here? I want to go and give my condolences to her. Your tonality should be sadness, should be concern. Yes or no, if you're going to a funeral. Now imagine you go to a party and you have that tonality. Hey, it's John. Hey, John, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah. Oh, dude, this music is very dope. Yeah, I love vibing to the music. Yeah, it's fantastic. Is Alex here? I would like to go and say hi to Alex. Even if you're saying the right words, do you see how the tonality makes the communication make no sense? But you're going to walk into a party, you better have some enthusiasm. Dude, John, what's up, bro? It's been a long time. Where's Alex? Dude, this music is dope. It's vibing. You see, the words alone is not enough. You need to have the right tonality behind it for the right emotions to be transferred. If anything, for me, the tonality is actually even more important than the words. The tonality is even more, because you could maybe you don't use the word amazing, but you can use another word. But if you have enthusiasm, tonality behind it, it makes all the difference. What I wanted everyone to take away from today's session, what I wanted you to learn from today's session, very simple things, okay? I'm just gonna break it down really quick for you guys. One, our job, is to help people. Our number one job is to help people. But the only way we can help them is by having them take action on the solutions we offer them. It's not enough to just educate them. It's not enough to just inform them. We also need to transfer the right emotions to have them take action on the solutions we offer them. Because human beings make decisions emotionally and they justify them logically. Hope you got value from that video. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time I have a new video. Comment below what was the biggest takeaways you got from my video today so the other viewers can also learn from you and what you got out of it in case they missed it. And hit the like button so you can help us with the algorithm so we can grow this channel together and grow this community together as we help more and more people develop these amazing skills so they can go to the next level. And if you liked the video you saw today, I highly recommend you watch our last video. I'm going to put it right up there on rejection. I talked about how you can overcome the fear of rejection and keep it from ruining your life and from keeping you from getting to your dreams and getting your goals. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you on the next one. Thank you.